after the game, and I told them I was proud of our effort here tonight, and I thought we came out and we were a little reserved and a little timid at times, and didn't execute, which was disappointing, to be honest with you, in the first period, and I felt that we made some changes, and I felt that the changes that we made, we did a really nice job. And I thought we executed. We did what we wanted to do. Offensively, we needed to execute. We didn't want to get in a running game with them. We wanted to really move the ball from side to side and get it to where it needed to go. And so I felt that that was on point. And then I just thought defensively, we did a great job with slowing down their tempo. We didn't want them to score transition points, so we took that away from them. You look at what they did. I mean, they scored 11 points in transition. And this is a team that gets 25% of their scoring in transition. So we didn't allow that to happen. And so. Overall, really proud. I thought the young ones, when I say young, Jasmine and Aaron obviously played almost 31 minutes today, and you look at their plus minus, plus 13, and that's just off the charts. I think, all the way around. I mean, that's the best on both teams. So super proud of them, and again, they weren't timid. We handled the pressure. And then I thought we executed offense. And so Jasmine had a career day with 8 points. Did a really good job of getting the ball where it needed to be, both her and Aaron. And so really proud of those guys. And it was great to see Rappalucci, come back and have a good game. Almost had a double-double with 8 points and 10 rebounds. And obviously I'm super proud of Leah too. She played almost the whole game. I don't even remember when I took you out, but it wasn't for long. So, obviously career high of 34 points, 13 rebounds, and her 8th double, this year. I think that one of the great things about Leah too is just her versatility. Regardless of what teams are doing, and whether they put their there are 5 players on her, somebody who's bigger in size and length. She's able to utilize her quickness, create separation, able to go by them. And then if it's somebody smaller around her size, she's able to really get into their body and score with her back to the basket. So she's like an Army Swiss knife, like she's got all these little tricks in her pocket, falling on the floor and then throwing the ball from the floor into the basket. That's a new one. Okay, I haven't seen that one before in practice, but, just super proud of her effort and want to, I felt that this is a step for us, and what I'm looking for is for this team and for this program, to believe and understand that anything is possible when you work together and you execute. And we did those things here tonight, and we put ourselves in a position to be successful and right there, ready to knock off, a top 15 team in the country. I mean, we're right there, and so you got to get, hats off to them. I mean, they execute out of the timeout and, knocked down the 3. But I thought we totally zapped them. I thought we changed who they were as a team, took away their identity. But again, I guess, ultimately, and I know I'm rambling on, just want to reiterate that super proud of this team and the players and what they did here today.
Coach, you were down 20 early in that first quarter. And what led you to make that change to rely more on Aaron and Jasmine going forward throughout the game? What did you see from?
We needed. I was searching for players to step up and and can't play the basketball. You can't play basketball games timid. And so I'm not saying if it was a leap of faith, but why not? I think where we are in the program, I'm giving everybody an opportunity. I give everybody an opportunity every single day in practice. What they do, it's monitored, it's evaluated, and I'm looking for players to step up and play hard and do the things that we're asking. And it's amazing when you follow the game plan and you execute and you play hard and you play together, what it does, And I just felt that, what they did gave us momentum. More importantly, we executed, offensively, and we were able to score. And then what does that do? It makes you play harder on defense. It gives you confidence. And then there was carryover. I mean, we beat them, the second and third period, 18-11 and 18-8. That was pretty substantial. And if we could have only just taken away the first period, you can't get down like that, and you can't be timid. And I thought that they, stepped in and did a great job for us.
You too. Coach mentioned the shot from the floor. Not many players would go for it, but what caused you to decide to go for it? And obviously, it worked.
Well, I thought they was gonna call something, but I didn't get a call. The ball's in my hand. Honestly, I don't know. I'm I need to get the ball out of my hand. The clock is ticking. What better pass than the pass in the hoop? That's what I thought. So.
Is that a shot you knew you could make?
Yeah. I wouldn't shoot it if I didn't think I didn't shoot it if I didn't think it was gonna be it wasn't gonna go in. Yeah, I attempted to actually put the ball in the hoop. So.
Jasmine, how important was it to be able to have a performance like you did today, and also to have the trust from your coach to go out there and execute the way you did?
I think it's hard to be successful if you don't know that everybody behind you believes in you. So to know that he trusts me and that the team trusts me and everybody on the bench was cheering me on, cheering all of us on, their spirit, their energy helped me, and that put me in a position to be successful.
Ladies, I know the goal is ultimately to win, but is this a little bit of a moral victory for you guys, knowing how close you kept it and even took the lead against a ranked team while you guys are in this, the coach doesn't like the word rebuilding phase, but...
Yeah, definitely a step in the right direction. We're gonna, take this. Obviously nobody likes to lose, but we're gonna take this. Look at the film and progress from this. Like I said, he said, we had a lot of small victories, and what we did, he told us in the locker room that they averaged 90 points a game, and we kept them to 71. So little things like that may not show on the stat sheets that we did good and we disrupted them, and that was our goal. So. To answer your question, yes.
And the fact that we out-rebounded them by 6.
Yeah, out-rebounded them too.
This is a team that's, winning on the boards plus 16 a game. And so, and what I loved the most was just the way we battled. And I told our team, I'm like, they may be bigger at every single position, out on the floor, but I felt that our want to, and our we just wanted it more. And rebounding, it's not a technique. It's about who wants to go get the ball, And so regardless of your size, if your mentality is to go get the ball, like ours was today, we got it, And we were quicker to the ball. We were quicker to 50-50 balls. We were, and that's who we need to be. And so, that's where, as a coach, it's it's frustrating at times because, I see these things, and I'm not sure that they see them. And so it's I keep prodding, and I'm sure I keep pissing them off as well, but that's my job. My job is to get them to believe and get them to go beyond where they think they can go, and hopefully that this game helps them.
Leah, too, you guys lost by 50 against Virginia Tech on Sunday. What was during this week, what was the preparation like for this game, and how do you think, obviously responding the way you did tonight, how much do you think it paid off?
The preparation is always the same. Doesn't matter who the opponent is. Doesn't matter what the outcome was of the last game. We watch the film. We move on. We prepare for the next opponent. So we could have lost by 50, lost by 5, won. It's the same thing. We're worried about us. We're looking at film and we're scouting the next team. But overall, we're worried about how we can get better.
I'll just piggyback on that. Going to Virginia Tech, going to Blacksburg, I felt that our 2 practices were good. We just showed up and, got railroaded and it didn't happen for us. But more importantly, we didn't execute. We didn't play together. And I felt that, like, you know, we were timid there, and we started the same way in the first period again today, and that's why, like, I ultimately made the decision. I need to play, you know, and find some players who want to step up, and they're not scared to make mistakes and go out there and battle, you know, and we have a competitive chart each and every single day. We do. You know, and when you look at it, you know, the one on my left here, you know, is up there. Okay, is up there, you know, and so I'm like, why not? You know, why not? Like, give her an opportunity. I'm giving everybody an opportunity. She took advantage of it, and I'm proud of her.
Coach, you talk about opportunity. At the end of the third, you guys had a baseline inbounds play under your own basket, and Jazz got a layup off of it to go into the fourth. Was that drawn up specifically for her, or she was the first option there?
No, she was an option. We curled it, and I told Aaron, I said, if she's there on the curl, throw it to her.
Does that speak to your confidence in her as a freshman, getting probably your most minutes in a game, big minutes?
I'm putting, you know, our players in a position to be successful, and I'm confident that she could curl and she could make a layup, and that's what I did, and she showed me that she could. You know, but I thought we executed. I thought we executed a couple of times, you know, coming out of timeouts. You know, and whether it was getting a layup or getting a free throw, late clock, you know, or running, you know, play in which we got a backdoor cut. You know, I mean, we executed, but like that's like listening in the huddle and then going out there and remembering the things that they're being told, and you know, there's a lot to be said about that.
Jasmine, Coach mentioned players similar to you are not afraid to make mistakes. Do you think that's an advantage to know that you have so much to learn from these opportunities that you really go in and take every opportunity you can get?
Yes, I think every opportunity is an opportunity to learn, and then just the players that I'm surrounded with, whether that's our captains, Marley or Tu, or really anybody else on the team, I can always learn from them. No matter whether it's a good thing, it's a bad thing, I'm always trying to, you know what I can do better and how I can see myself in that position.
Anything else, guys?
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
No.
It's the one you grew up.
Hey, remember, you step up here.